Hello and welcome to this new series on how to create the slideshow with jQuery plugin called Cycle. Our slideshow will look as follows. You can click on the buttons, you will have several images, and obviously this navigation with the heading and some description sliding in every time the new image fades through. Okay, first of all, Cycle. Cycle is a great jQuery plugin which you can download from jQuery.malsap.com/cycle. So if you get to this page, you can also see a few examples of what Cycle is capable of. There are plenty of different demos and examples a little bit lower down the page. But what we are interested in at the moment is we want to download the Cycle. So if we click on the download the Cycle, right click on the Cycle plugin, save link as, and we're going to save it to wherever you really want to save it. I'm going to save it to my downloads folder. Click save, and that's done. We can close this page now and open our editor. Together with this series of videos, you have access to the exercise files. So download the exercise files. The only file you're going to find there is the index.php to give you the basic structure of the page. So now after the body tag, let's create a few new lines. But before we start creating the structure, actually we need to add a few includes like CSS file and a JavaScript file. So I'm going to open my clips again. I'm going to include, and I've got, JavaScript wrong place. We need CSS. And then before the closing body tag, we're going to put first JavaScript, second JavaScript, and we also need another one. We will be including 3 files, so that's fine. Now for the style sheet, we're going to go for CSS folder and core.css. For our files, we also need to go back to our browser, open, if we go to Google and try to download jQuery, latest version. We go to jQuery page, scroll down to the current release, right click on the minified version, save link as. Again, I'm going to save it to my downloads. We close it, go back to our editor, open our downloads folder. First of all, obviously, we will have to create a new folder called JS, and let's drag both of these files into this JS folder. Okay, now close our downloads. So for JavaScript files, we're gonna start with jQuery as first one, .js. Then we're gonna include Cycle plugin, so JS cycle all.js, and the last one will be our file, which we're gonna write in a minute, core.js as well. I'm gonna write a few functions there. So new file, core.js. Okay, we can close it for now because we're not going to be doing with this file anything with this file yet. Now let's create this CSS file as well. So CSS, and inside of this CSS folder, let's create the file core.css. What we also need to create is the folder called images. And inside of the images folder, we're going to create 2 folders. The first one will be called slideshow, which will store the slideshow images, and the other will be structure. And now that we've got our structure, actually another thing, because we will be using different fonts, so let's create another font folder called fonts. And now we can move to the next video and create the image which will display these 3 buttons here.